The strongest mid-century kitchens were planned as places to cook, gather, and move through, rather than displays of appliances. This opening room makes that ambition clear. Walnut forms a quiet working wall. Terrazzo gives the island a durable center, and the breakfast corner brings daily life close, without crowding preparation space. 7 ideas follow, each useful because it solves a practical problem before it makes a stylistic statement. The first idea is full-grain timber cabinetry. Book-matched walnut turns a run of cupboards into one continuous surface, allowing the refrigerator and tall storage to settle into the architecture. Recessed poles keep the pattern uninterrupted, while the pale niche stops the wall becoming heavy. Real timber brings warmth, but its greater value lies in visual order. Fewer breaks make a hard-working room feel calmer and more permanent. Walnut also rewards a lower, more horizontal treatment. Beneath the clerestory, long drawer fronts emphasize width and keep the upper wall open to daylight. The handmade tile introduces a smaller texture beside the steel sink, so the composition never feels flat. When using a richly figured wood, let it occupy a clear band. Scattering the same finish across every surface usually weakens the grain and makes the room busier. A compact kitchen can use the same principle without darkening a small plan. Here, pale walnut fronts sit beside an off-white counter and a rounded peninsula that eases circulation near the windows. One ochre stool supplies color without turning the scheme into period theater. Veneer is a sensible contemporary option when it is carefully matched, properly edged, and reserved for the cabinet faces that carry the most visual weight. The second idea is storage that disappears when work is finished. This tall wall hides refrigeration, pantry cupboards, and a coffee station behind one disciplined elevation. Opening a single pocket reveals the morning routine. Closing it restores a clean background to the room. Integrated storage succeeds when frequently used items remain reachable. Concealment should reduce friction and visual noise, not force every cup or machine through an elaborate sequence of doors. Deep drawers make tall cabinetry far easier to live with. Crockery comes forward into view instead of vanishing at the back of a shelf, while the oven bank stays at a comfortable height beside it. The timber fronts maintain continuity across several functions, yet the open drawer proves that the interior has been considered as carefully as the elevation. Good joinery earns its cost through access, capacity, and the everyday pleasure of things returning to a clear place. Storage matters at the island too. Waste sorting, utensils, and serving pieces sit close to the worktop, leaving the social side visually quiet. The recessed tray keeps timber away from the harder-wearing terrazzo edge, and a dark toe kick makes the volume appear lighter on the floor. Before increasing an island's size, design its contents. A smaller, intelligently fitted unit often gives better movement and more useful capacity than an oversized block. The third idea is a breakfast zone with its own character. This banquette uses an awkward corner beneath broad windows, turning it into a generous place for coffee, homework, or a quick meal. Ochre upholstery warms the walnut without matching it exactly, and the oval table protects the route around the seats. Built-in benches work best when they have supportive backs, comfortable depth, and enough space for someone to leave without moving the whole table. A narrow galley does not need a large island to feel sociable. At its far end, a round table and moss-colored bench create a destination while preserving the path to the garden door. The globe pendant marks the table at night, separating its slower mood from the task lighting along the counters. This arrangement is useful in modest homes because dining occupies the width only where circulation can naturally pause. For an even smaller footprint, a raised timber ledge can turn the end of a peninsula into an informal eating place. The change in material makes the social edge legible and keeps elbows away from the working surface. 2 woven stools add softness, but slide neatly underneath. Treat this as a short stay zone rather than a formal dining substitute. Its purpose is conversation with the cook, breakfast, and the loose moments between meals. The fourth idea is a short, honest material list. Walnut, terrazzo, olive tile, and brushed steel meet here, without ornamental trims or false aging. Each surface does a different job. Timber gives touch and warmth, stone resists wear, tile protects the wall, and steel handles water. Their junctions are crisp enough to study closely. Luxury comes from fitting ordinary materials well, especially where an edge, corner, or change of thickness could expose careless work. Natural materials do not have to mean an all-brown room. Cork underfoot gives resilience and acoustic softness. Pale plaster lifts the walls. Quartzite brings a cooler mineral note to the island. Walnut is kept below counter height, allowing daylight to travel across the plan. The combination feels settled, because every material has a reason to be there. Choose surfaces by how they age, clean, and feel in use before comparing color samples. Restraint becomes particularly valuable in a small renovation. This cooking wall relies on 4 surfaces, each occupying a simple plane, so the eye can understand the room immediately. Stainless steel handles heat, white tile reflects light, walnut grounds the cabinets, and cork softens the floor. There is no need for a decorative finish at every turn. A limited palette gives appliances and daily objects somewhere to exist without making the whole kitchen look unresolved. The fifth idea is layered lighting. At dusk, the clerestory still holds a strip of blue, while pendants illuminate the island, and concealed strips wash the working wall. No single fitting is asked to light everything. That separation gives control. Bright preparation light when needed, softer pendants for supper, and low background illumination after clearing up. Keep color temperature consistent across the room, so timber remains warm without drifting into an artificial orange cast. Task lighting works best when its source almost disappears. The line beneath these walnut cabinets falls evenly across tile and counter, avoiding bright spots or deep shadows where food is prepared. A small adjustable lamp gives the breakfast desk a different, more focused pool. Specify lighting before the joinery is built. Cables, drivers, and recesses need proper space. Retrofitted strips can help, but they rarely achieve the same clean edge as an integrated detail. Ceiling treatment can organize light, as well as conceal services. The timber slats define the island zone, while 3 dark pendants establish a steady rhythm beneath them. Side windows provide broad daylight, so the fittings remain visual anchors rather than overpowering sources. This is a useful mid-century habit. Make the ceiling participate in the plan. Even a modest lowered panel or aligned beam can give an open kitchen clearer proportion. The sixth idea is connection without complete exposure. Seen from the lounge, a wide opening keeps the kitchen part of family life, yet the walls still frame it as a separate working room. Low walnut storage continues across the threshold, creating continuity without removing every boundary. This approach controls noise, cooking views, and furniture placement more effectively than one undifferentiated volume. Openness should support contact, while preserving the different needs of each space. A connection to outside can be equally measured. Sliding glass brings the shaded dining terrace close, while the breakfast table remains comfortably inside, and the tall cabinets stop before the window line. Light and movement pass through without turning the kitchen into a corridor. The practical lesson is to protect working runs from door traffic. Place the opening where someone can reach the terrace without crossing directly behind a sink, hob, or main preparation position. The seventh idea is synthesis rather than imitation. This renovation combines flat timber cabinetry, concealed storage, a modest banquette, mineral surfaces, and opal light, without copying a vintage showroom. Every move has been adjusted to current appliances and family routines. That is the most convincing way to bring mid-century thinking back. Preserve its discipline, warmth, and social intelligence. Then remove the inconveniences that belong to another era of cooking and household work. At Blue Hour, the whole argument comes together. A warm cabinet wall absorbs the practical equipment. The island holds the center. Breakfast seating occupies a quieter pocket, and the lounge remains visible beyond. None of these choices depends on novelty. They work because storage, light, material, and connection have been arranged around real habits. Bring back the principles that make your kitchen clearer and kinder to use.